The pyramids located in Egypt have consistently been the subject of countless ideas and theories. Since their first discovery, scientists and scholars have made ongoing efforts to unravel the mysterious nature of their construction. Recently, there has been a disclosure of KGB files holding fascinating information about a celestial being that was recovered from inside the Great Pyramid. Dr. Viktor Ivanovich, a science advisor for an advanced propulsion system, has uncovered significant information concerning a secretive project. Dr. Ivanovich revealed that the KGB deployed covert operatives within the Egyptian government. These operatives recorded phone conversations related to the renowned pyramids with the intention of conducting surveillance. The freshly disclosed files provide insight into a fascinating event in history, indicating an exceptional correlation between a divine entity and the ancient Egyptians. Dr. Viktor Ivanovich, renowned for his profound knowledge in cutting-edge propulsion systems, revealed extraordinary revelations on the clandestine operation. In 1960, Dr. Ivanovich made a key discovery involving Sami Sharif, the Egyptian Minister of Presidential Affairs. A fascinating Egyptian tape recording was extensively featured during the airing of the television series Secret KGB Files. This intriguing recording, originating from July 24, 1961, was presented during the show, providing valuable insights into a significant historical event. The individuals involved in the mission reportedly encountered a well-preserved ancient extraterrestrial in 1961. The objective of the project involved the participation of numerous Egyptologists from the Soviet Academy of Sciences, as well as scientists and military professionals. Sami Sharaf, a trusted associate of President Gamal Abdel Nasser of Egypt, commanded the squad. The initial mention of this remarkable narrative occurred during the mission in the video, which was later described as a covert Russian expedition conducted in Egypt in 1961. The objective of the mission was to reveal the tomb of the visitor. The documentary, titled The Secret KGB Files, was initially presented to the public in 1998 by the United States. The documentary states that there is a film that provides evidence of a segment of the classified mission. The film depicting the covert operation was released by a Russian intermediary who asserts to have acquired it from the classified archives of the KGB. The video, presented in black and white, depicts Soviet workers retrieving what seems to be a mummified alien from a sarcophagus found in a tomb on the Giza plateau. Forensic specialists, as reported by the news channel who hosted the video, have verified the video's veracity. They claim to have acquired the film from Russian insiders and assert that it originates from the vaults of the KGB. Testimonies from senior officials appear to support the claim that the sarcophagus, retrieved by Russian military forces, indeed held the remains of an extraterrestrial entity. Dr. Ivanovich provides his expertise as an astrophysicist and neurologist, and discloses that the presence of this mysterious being originated from the celestial realm and shared their exceptional wisdom and knowledge with the people of Earth before eventually leaving. In addition, Dr. Ivanovich reveals a surprising revelation that one of these celestial beings actually passed away on our planet. In order to pay tribute to and safeguard the remembrance of this divine being, a hidden tomb of the highest level of confidentiality was covertly built inside the majestic pyramid. Remarkably, senior Egyptian officials recently revealed this astonishing fact during a private telephone discussion. Since then, several researchers have endeavored to find the exact location of the hidden burial chamber. Reports indicate that Egyptian authorities, in collaboration with officials from many nations, have effectively retrieved the creature from the pyramid and securely stored it in a heavily fortified location. Secret 30-foot chamber found inside the Great Pyramid. The pyramids of Egypt, especially the Great Pyramids of Giza, stand as some of the most iconic and mysterious structures in human history. Currently, historians and experts believe that they were built during the Old Kingdom period, and these monumental structures have fascinated archaeologists and the general public for centuries. Despite extensive study and numerous theories, the pyramids remain shrouded in mystery. The sheer precision and scale of the pyramids are among the primary reasons they remain unexplained. The Great Pyramid of Giza, for instance, was constructed with such accuracy that the sides of the base have an average error of just 58 millimeters in length. The alignment of the pyramid to the cardinal points is also remarkably precise, deviating only slightly from true north. Achieving this level of accuracy would be challenging even with modern technology, yet the ancient Egyptians accomplished it using tools made of stone, copper, and bronze. The Great Pyramid has long captivated researchers, scientists, and amateur Egyptologists. Currently, emerging technologies are aiding scientists in gaining a deeper understanding of the internal composition of the pyramid. Recently, researchers have utilized non-invasive technologies to uncover a 30-foot passageway inside the pyramid. While the purpose of the secret realm remains unknown to them, they hold the belief that there could be similar spaces in existence. In the 19th century, scientists commenced the process of exhuming and excavating Egyptian pyramids. It was discovered that architects intentionally created the pyramids with inside chambers in order to safeguard the pharaohs and their valuable possessions from potential thieves. Excavating the interior of a pyramid posed a significant threat of causing irreparable damage to its structure. Consequently, for over 100 years, researchers were left to conjecture about the contents concealed within. Nevertheless, in the past few decades, non-destructive methods like cosmic ray detectors and infrared tomography have been assisting scholars in examining pyramids without inflicting harm. A concealed 30-foot tunnel was further elucidated in a 2023 study published in the scientific journal Nature by an international consortium of academics hailing from Egypt, France, and Japan. The corridor has a width of approximately 6 feet and is located above the main entrance on the north side of the pyramid. The study team, affiliated with the Scan Pyramids project, initially discovered the existence of a corridor and an additional vacant area referred to as the Big Void in 2016 and 2017 respectively. The architects of the pyramids likely constructed the corridor with the intention of evenly distributing the weight and therefore safeguarding the pyramid against collapse. The experts have not entered the tunnel for thousands of years, but they assume that the design was intentional. The content beyond the end of the corridor is uncertain. The Scan Pyramids teams employed a divide-and-conquer strategy in order to get insight into the interior of the pyramid. 2 Japanese teams entered familiar chambers located beneath the corridor in order to gain a more comprehensive understanding of its structure. A team of French individuals operated externally. Each individual utilized a cosmic ray muon detector of their own to ascertain the quantity of muons that were absorbed by the building. A decreased number of muons would suggest that the rock possesses a substantial mass and high density. A greater intensity of rays indicated the absence of any obstructions hindering their passage. Once the teams analyzed their findings and assessed the size of the area, they were authorized to insert an endoscopic camera into the corridor through a narrow opening. The laborers responsible for constructing the pyramid were the final individuals to have access to the corridor's interior. Nevertheless, the camera footage offered a unique opportunity to see inside the concealed chamber and unveiled its distinctive design. Launched in 2015, this project aimed to use advanced, non-invasive technologies to explore the internal structures of Egypt's ancient pyramids without causing damage to these precious monuments. The Scan Pyramids team employed several cutting-edge technologies to detect the hidden voids. The primary method was Muon tomography, which uses cosmic rays to create images of the pyramid's interior. Muons are subatomic particles that can penetrate deep into solid materials. By placing detectors inside and outside the pyramid, scientists can measure the muon flux and create a 3-dimensional map of its internal structure. Differences in muon density reveal the presence of voids or less dense areas within the pyramid. In addition to the Big Void, the Scan Pyramids team identified several smaller voids and anomalies. These include a corridor-like void behind the chevrons on the north face of the pyramid and a smaller cavity near the pyramid's entrance. These discoveries indicate that the pyramid's internal structure is more complex than previously thought and may contain additional hidden chambers and passageways. One of the most intriguing questions raised by the discovery of the hidden voids is their role in the pyramid's construction. Some researchers suggest that these voids may have been used to reduce the weight of the stone blocks above the Grand Gallery and other critical areas, preventing structural collapse. Alternatively, they could have served as temporary construction spaces or areas for workers to maneuver large blocks into place. The construction of the pyramids required a massive labor force, Yet, the logistics of assembling and maintaining such a workforce remain unclear. Estimates suggest that tens of thousands of workers were needed, but how they were organized, housed, sustained, and if this was even what happened during the pyramid's construction is still a topic of debate. The exact methods of quarrying, transporting and assembling the massive stone blocks, some weighing as much as 80 tons, add another layer of complexity to the mystery. The pyramid's precise alignment with celestial bodies indicates an advanced understanding of astronomy. The Great Pyramid, for example, is aligned with remarkable accuracy to the cardinal points and the stars of Orion's belt. This suggests that the ancient Egyptians had sophisticated knowledge of the stars and their movements. The question remains how this knowledge was acquired and applied with such precision. The design and construction of the pyramids required advanced mathematical knowledge. The dimensions of the Great Pyramid, for instance, embody the golden ratio and demonstrate an understanding of pi. The fact that such mathematical concepts were used in construction long before they were formally documented in other cultures suggests that the Egyptians had a level of mathematical sophistication that is not fully understood. One of the most puzzling aspects of the pyramids is the lack of detailed contemporary records explaining their construction. While there are inscriptions and documents that provide some information about the pharaohs who commissioned the pyramids, there is little in the way of detailed engineering plans or records of the construction process. This absence of documentation makes it difficult to understand the methods and technologies used by the builders. The passage of millennia has likely resulted in the loss of crucial knowledge about the construction techniques and purposes of the pyramids. Natural degradation, human activity, and historical upheavals have contributed to the erosion of records and artifacts that might have explained these mysteries. What remains are the structures themselves and a few scattered clues, leaving much to speculation and interpretation. One of the more controversial theories is that the pyramids were built with the assistance of advanced beings or a lost civilization. Proponents of this theory argue that the precision, scale, and advanced knowledge required to build the pyramids exceed the capabilities of ancient human societies. While this theory lacks empirical evidence and is generally dismissed by the scientific community, it highlights the sense of wonder and disbelief that the pyramids inspire. Another theory posits that the ancient Egyptians possessed advanced technology that has since been lost to history. This could include sophisticated tools or techniques for moving and assembling large stone blocks. The lack of physical evidence for such technology means this theory remains speculative, but it underscores the possibility that there are aspects of ancient Egyptian society that we have yet to discover or understand. The pyramids of Egypt, especially the Great Pyramids of Giza, remain shrouded in mystery for several reasons. The precision and scale of their construction, the advanced knowledge of astronomy and mathematics required, the lack of detailed historical documentation, and the numerous theories and speculations all contribute to their mysterious nature. These ancient monuments stand as testaments to the ingenuity and capabilities of the ancient Egyptians, and their mysteries continue to captivate the imagination. As technology advances and new discoveries are made, we may come closer to understanding the full story behind the pyramids, but for now, they remain one of history's greatest mysteries.